Pepper says, are you ready to declutter another section of this laundry room? I know I am.
Hello everyone and welcome back to A Hoarder's Heart. For today, we are getting back and completing this aisle of the laundry room. Now, I kept thinking to myself, why on earth does this laundry room consistently get cluttered and hoarded back to a level 4, level 5 hoarding? You always see this particular room always being re-hoarded to where there's piles in front of the door and goat trails and just classic hoarding tendencies. And I'm like, why this room? Why this space when in the kitchen and the laundry room and the hallway and the bathroom, I can pretty much keep up with it. Sure, there's some clutter piles, but nothing like the laundry room. And then it hit me. It's because I can still hide this room if and when anybody comes over my house. I had people over for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Does anyone come into the laundry room? No. Can I hide the laundry room? Yes. All I have to do is just shut the door and hide the chaos hiding in this space. And that's when I was like, my subconscious is actually doing it. It's not just the ADHD, because yes, that's kind of playing a role in it too. That's why if we do follow through Friday, it'll kind of help for things like taking recyclables to the trash, things I forgot to post on my Facebook Towns Giving page. But with the hoarding, it subconsciously is like, yeah, I still feel comfort in the pile, and it's still okay to hoard this space because no one's going to see it. The chaos is safely hidden from everyone. Because hoarding is a mental disorder. There's no cure, but I can modify the behaviors and the thought process so that there's less clutter, there's less piles, there's not as much to go through, and then I'm more comfortable with making quicker decisions. That's a slow process, but there's still going to be some things hidden within not only myself and in the house that I still find comfort in those piles and cluttered spaces. So I thought, that's it. That's why this room, that little back bathroom, the basement, it gets recluttered so much faster than the rest of the house because I can hide the chaos from everyone. All right, so let's start with this right here because this is what creates the goat trail. And the goat trail is that little aisle that you create so that you can just have enough room to get by, but there's stuff all over here. So first things up, this was for a craft and needs to go into a craft bin. Very easy. This is things falling, but this because it's ripped. Are these empty? Yep, these are empty. These are tossies, very easy. This is just bird seeds. I like to feed the birdies. Tyler's bird feeder in the front, and now that it's wintertime, I always try to make sure I feed the birdies, so that's their food. That's just where it is right now. The old dirty sneakers, right, for going outside because the garage door is right there. So this, I'm actually gonna put over there because there is a space right over here to put them, but man, when it gets warm, we gotta rinse these ones off. They are nasty. This is hubby's gloves. We'll just put them in the garage for him. Those are his. There's a lot of random stuff here, I'm not gonna lie. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a coat, it's because it is literally a high of like 15 today. And this space, because the door's right here and the garage door's over here, it doesn't really stay too warm. I want the cold to stop me, so that's why I'm wearing a coat. This part of my beading. Now you're gonna see a lot of this. Here's beading. Here's some more beads over here. A lot of them are in here. This is a beading bag because I make bracelets and sell them on Etsy because I love making bracelets. They're so much fun. And that there's a group of my girlfriends that we make bracelets together. And a lot of times I bring all my stuff and, you know, let everybody use whatever they want to make their bracelet, but it has to be organized. Look, here's some more. And oh goodness, what? There's all kinds of things here. This is supposed to be thrown out. This was a Peppy fish toy that was given to her last year. But it's trash. It's tossy. Doesn't belong right
This
here. It's just a bag. This is just an empty bag. So bye-bye. We can let that go. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta show you this. Here is a prime example of me forgetting that I put things on Facebook Town's giving page. Dress I gave away last spring, and I gave away, right? I posted it. I put it in the Shein bag. Someone was interested. I put it in the bin for her, and she never came for whatever odd reason. And it sat here, and I forgot to say that this is available again because I just forgot about it because I probably put it here. It probably fell, and then over time got buried. This right here, this is Easter, and it just didn't make it to the Easter bin. Now, this was my mom's, and she did give it to me, and I did put it out in the kitchen. I just never put it back in the bin. So this was gifted to my sons. They never ate it, and it sat in here, and it expired, or Best Buy, August 2023. Yummy, tossy. This shelf right here, what I really want from it is to like kind of make it my Etsy shelf, if you will, because here's like all the jewelry making stuff, right? The things I love to do. This is just a craft that I love to do. We've accumulated over the years, and it was like I just started making them and selling them because I love making them. So if I can make somebody happy with them, that makes me more happy. This is a garden flag, so that's got to go with garden flags.
This I put out every year in that side door next to the garage, so I got to put that in the gardening section. Now, this right here, I bought this a couple years ago because I wanted to rearrange the shelves. Now, I'm going to keep all the shelves in the laundry room. I know me too well. If I get rid of those shelves, I'm just going to create piles on the side, and then it'll just avalanche down. So I thought if I have open bins all on the top of it, I can just put the item in its organized bin. This was gifted to me a few years ago and couldn't find it or forgot about it because it was buried underneath. So was this. And that's the problem. I need to make sure that I am putting everything at least in my gardening nook, so then when spring comes around, I can shop the stuff that I already have. This I've had since Brandon was in first grade, and every year I pull it out for both boys for their first day of school, and I probably should have a new home with it. It's just I've always put it here, and I always remembered it was here. This was supposed to be regifted. I really need to make that all year round gift bin so that when I need a gift, I know where it's at. This timer I bought a couple years ago because I was trying to be productive with my ADHD, and people say use timers. Well, my ADHD hates timers. I was counterproductive because I hated having a limit on me, so this is gone. Okay, here's the hoarder sentimental part in me. A friend of mine gave me this book 20 years ago when we first started college and had our own place, and she loved to cook, and I don't want to let it go. I need to make a home for it in my kitchen and actually use it again. And this is the 259th reusable bag that we have found. Yeah, we got to start letting these go. Now, I had an idea because I need an empty bin. And yes, this is that side bathroom to the laundry room. Now, it looks really bad, but there's mostly a lot of like empty bags and like empty organizers. So that's why I wanted to grab this bin, because I wanted to put all of the beading organizers, the bags, the needles, the accessories just in this bin so that it's all together in one bin.
This is a lot of work, this little section. Here is like falling apart. It was from Dollar Tree, and I guess because the way the sun comes in, especially in the summer, it hits this, and oh my gosh, it is falling apart. But what's in this? Oh my gosh, again, more Etsy stuff. It's the Women Who Shine book. So that way if somebody bought one, I knew where it was and I shipped it out. Say we got 4 books left. Good to know. I mean, I knew, but you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. It's more Dollar Tree organizers. Okay, yep. There's a few. There's some of the bigger ones. And then there's some of the smaller ones. I will admit that in 2021 and 2022, or at least when Dollar Tree was still $1, was that 2021? I did kind of go crazy buying like organizers, especially at Dollar Tree and stuff from Dollar Tree, because I wasn't really doing a no spend that year, or I was, but I missed a couple of months. There were a few months that I kind of missed. And look, if I don't do it each month, I do fall back into those habits, even though it was $1. Now I've stopped that. The little cinch bags, right? Like to put the bracelets in when I ship them out. Golly, you guys, this stuff is chaos. Oh my gosh, this is Christmas. So you put a bottle in here, like a little bottle of something. So this is from, I made this like years ago, and I never put it in one of the tubs when I put it away for Christmas time because I don't want it to get smooshed. There's washi tape in here, which is fine. There can be washi tape because we have the bin right over there for the craft. So yeah, there's a few washi tapes over. Yeah, there's definitely a few washi tapes in here. This was some glow stuff. Is it used for real? No, the one thing's not. It looks like the rest of it is like used. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. Packaging. This angel broke. It fell, the angel wing, and I think I put it in here so that I could fix it. And forgot about it, right? Oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. But we got it, but whew. All right, this and this just needs to be washed, so no big deal. This doesn't belong here, but this is to get like, you know, the corners and stuff from the walls and the ceiling. So this needs to find a new home. That's part of the organizing part that we're gonna have to figure out. This right here, there's some regifting things that I want to do. I know who I want to give this to, and I think she's going to like it as part of a gift, just putting a little gift together. I don't know. It just happened. That is the chaos of my ADHD mind, and it's just scrambled all the time. But yeah, that's easy. Tossy. Okay, we have Mod Podge over here, so that just has to go like in the crafting section right over there. This has to go into my sewing kit. That's where that's got to get funneled down into. Well, okay, these are candy cane Tic Tacs that have probably been sitting here for a very long time. I'm trying to see if there's an expiration date on it. They're getting tossed out because I know, I mean, they're old. This little basket doesn't belong here. This is all like shore inspiration, almost like my hope chest, because one of my biggest dreams is to have a little place down the shore, like whether it's a condo, a home. I'd be very happy with one of the campers on the campgrounds. Like, oh, I would just love that with all my heart and all my soul to have one of those. These are definitely a few years old, and that I kind of like funneled them into this basket because my kids dream of that too. And I just need to make a little bin for this. I am obviously not buying anything else towards it at all. Like, no. We almost got one a couple years ago, but it fell through. Yeah, we'll just make a special little thing for that. Okay, so I was not prepared for how much work that was just to do that. Like, yes, this is the chaos of hoarding and stuff, like going through every single thing and trying to make decisions. But I can't end this video without moving this stuff because I wanted to clear the aisle. I didn't want to goat trail. That's the main goal I had for today, so we're gonna do it.
So this is just a flat box that was supposed to be used for yard sale or for donation, so we can put that somewhere else until we need it. And this painting is a little sentimental to me. My mom had dropped off a whole bunch of picture frames, and we sold most of the pictures and frames at the yard sale, but I didn't sell this because this is from like my childhood and it kind of reminds me of my Hispanic roots. So, this is the hard part of hoarding. I would love to hang this up one day, so I'm just gonna hold on to it just a little longer. And thankfully what was behind the actual paintings was very easy tossies, like a mailer. It probably slipped behind. That's easy. This bubble wrap thing too. I mean, thank God, easy tossies. And of course, I want to make sure that we're giving this a quick vacuum because it is dirty and it's been a while since we vacuumed this spot up. Now, I don't have a big tossy pile in the end because I was kind kind of just throwing everything out as I was going, just kind of keeping up with the follow through Friday because this video does air on Friday. So now I'm very happy to show you that we cleared out the aisle where you can walk down to the bathroom and that this area right here is cleared out. We're doing baby step decluttering. This is what works best for me and my recovery in hoarding. Now, I put some stuff back on the shelf, but this isn't like the final look. I wanted to clear out all the shelving units so that I can see the space empty and then decide how do I want to organize it. Same with the beading bin. I just put it over where the craft supplies are for now because once we fully declutter the laundry room, we'll do a big organizational video on it. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and let something go in your home today too.